What? That's right. I'm back with another video. Platinum number 125. Already a quarter of the way to 200. I uh, I didn't want to make the next video be from the same series as the last video, but it's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. It's the next game that I had set up. I also wanted to talk about real quick that I have platinumed every From Software game. It's kind of like a side project. So I have screenshots in the order I've played them in and platinumed them in the background. Just for people who are interested. The platinums leading up to 125 was it sucks because I didn't look before I started recording, so I kind of forget. It was 120 was Dark Souls 1. 121 was ooh, damn, I forgot. I know a game called Unpacking was 124. 122 was Dark Souls 2. 123 was We Were Here, one of the We Were Here games. And then damn, I forget the other one. I'll put it in the description. But yeah, this video, platinum number 125, Dark Souls 3. I have officially played all of the mainline From Software games. Obviously, well, like Souls-like games. They might have had like some very, very, very early on ones, but I played the main ones, the main 7 ones. I played them. I've platinumed them all. Obviously, I say this every time I make a video on one of these. I didn't do it super legit. I didn't play them the normal way. I cheated on on a technical level. I've cheated on all of them. I save scummed most of the endings. When I had the opportunity to like dupe souls, I did it. Dark Souls 3 wasn't an exception. It was kind of like a different way. I cheated a different way. I did it in Dark Souls 2, but I'll get into that stuff in the gameplay. The gameplay. Excuse me. I don't know. I've been trying to think of like which one's my favorite. I wanted to say Bloodborne was my favorite, but I don't know if that's like nostalgia. And I know that's kind of weird because like when most people think of nostalgia, they think of like some old school stuff. I only played Bloodborne was last year. I played Bloodborne last year. So like only like a year ago I played it. But it was the first one I played. Elden Ring, ooh, Elden Ring is so good. Open world, so much stuff to do. I would say Elden Ring is one of the easiest ones to platinum compared to, well, really the only like hard, I would say, hard trophy is beating Millennia. And, well, I guess having to beat the game 3 different times because normally if you don't have PlayStation Plus, you can't save scum, so you would have to beat the game 3 times, which I didn't have to do. So maybe that would be considered hard. That's the platinum. That's when I got the platinum in the background. That's a little screenshot. Like last video I said I was gonna start doing this. I don't know, but I'm gonna go into the gameplay now, I guess. I hope you enjoy the video. Dark Souls 3, Platinum 125. Okay, Dark Souls 3! Alright, here we are in Dark Souls 3. My last From Software game, the last one I needed to play. Here we are. I'm a fan of the series. There's so many like game series that I've played that I would say, you know, I'm a fan of, that I like, that I haven't played. Like, I haven't played all of the games. Like, let me think of one. Assassin's Creed. I like Assassin's Creed, but I think I've only played 3 of the games. Let me think real quick. Assassin's Creed Revelations. Assassin's Creed 3, which is my favorite. The one out of the ones I've played, Assassin's Creed 3 is my favorite. Then Assassin's Creed 4. And I played Unity, but I didn't beat it. I played Unity. I think those are the only ones I played. But that was just an example. I don't know. I heard the newer Assassin's Creeds were kind of bad. I've never played them, so I don't know. I heard Valhalla was good, but it's just really long. But this isn't about Assassin's Creed. It's about Dark Souls. This is my person. I guess we'll start with my character. I watched a guide. Again, you know, the last video I told you guys I watched a guide. I wasn't able to use the same person though. Godlike Matt did not make a guide for the 3rd game. He said he was. I did watch the video where he explained why. He said like he wasn't feeling it, and you know, it's all good. If you don't feel like doing it, you don't gotta do it. It was sad though, even though I kind of, you know, gave him a little shit. Not really though, not really. But you know, I complained about a couple things, but it was sad. I couldn't use the same guy I used for Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2 for Dark Souls 3. But the new guide was pretty good. Excuse me, I got something stuck in my nose. But I used Platinum Chasers. I believe there was it's like chasers, like plural. But it was only one guy. His videos were pretty good. Pretty good. They were pretty on point. Easy to follow. Dude's voice was pretty chill too. It was kind of relaxing, easy to follow guide. I used his class. Is there a way to look at what class I am? There probably is, but I don't know. Here. No. I don't know. I don't know where to go to look at my class. I don't know. I guess I'm a noob. I really haven't had a reason to do this, to look at my class. Okay, I can't find it. I'm sure it exists, but I can't find it. There's my, we'll go with my stats. I'm in the Warrior Sunlight Covenant. I'm level 245. I have 99 hollowing. I don't really know what that means. I know it has something to do with like the bad ending. And I'm hollow. I'm like the ugly zombies. I'm like an ugly zombie. There's my souls. There's my levels. 60, 24. I cheated again. Once again, I cheated. I'll explain right now, actually. So, Dark Souls 3 to my I don't think it's that loud, but I'm gonna turn down the music. I already have it turned down a little bit, actually. Dark Souls 3 doesn't have a glitch that was so easily to perform, or that was so. Damn, hold on, my brain is farting. They didn't have an easy to do glitch. Okay, they had there was one glitch where you could duplicate Siegvard's armor, and you could just sell it over and over again. But they looked too complicated. So pretty much what I did And this is really scummy. This is like, okay. Like, you know, I was pretty, you know, makes me seem like I was very desperate. Well, okay, so my sister, my sister lives right in the other room. So, I downloaded Dark Souls 3 on her system. We both have PS5s. I don't think that matters. I think a PS5 player on Dark Souls 3 can play with a PS4 player. I'm not sure though. So I went in there, made her a character, had her go to like the first spot in the game, and I would drop her my stuff, like my souls, like these. Now I didn't have any of the end game stuff. I did this early, so I didn't have like these like big souls. I had like small ones, like like this, and a couple of like these. I used most of them. See, I got 99 of these. I've used all my duped souls. This is the only ones I left. And I know what you're thinking. Why would you even dupe the fading soul? I just did it because why not? I just had them on me. Like this, eating 99 of these only gives you like 4,000. It is fucking worthless. But I just did it because I thought I might as well dupe it since I have it on me. I duped embers, which helped a lot. Imagine having just pretty much infinite embers. I duped Homeward Bones, even though I didn't need to because you get this, which is an infinite Homeward Bone. I duped them anyways. So yeah, I duped. Now pretty much how that works is I would get this stuff first. Then I would use the share screen feature, and I would just bring my sister's controller in here and do it all like so I could see her screen and mine at the same time. And I would make a backup save. I would join her world, drop my stuff, have her pick it up, then leave her game, revert my save, come back, drop my stuff again, have her pick it up. You see what I'm saying? So that would eventually lead to having a lot of items. I know that's going out of the way, and if anybody watches this video who is like good at these games, you're gonna probably cringe. But I just wanted to beat the games like this, and then maybe I go back through. Again, I always say this. You believe me or not believe me. I do genuinely think that I could beat the game legit without cheating. I was just trying to make it easier for me. Speed run it, essentially. Not really speed run, but just have a nice, easy time. So yeah, I duped my souls and stuff, and I was pretty high leveled early on. And I do want to clarify that the guy in the guide didn't like tell me to do that. Like I didn't think of that myself. I saw a video, like a glitch video, and I also did that same thing for Dark Souls 2. It was a lot harder for Dark Souls 2 because you had to be within similar level range, soul level memory or whatever the fuck they called it in Dark Souls 2. And I was already on like level 70 when I figured that glitch out, so I was like, shit. So I had to play on my sister's account for a while to get her close to my level range. Did the same thing in Dark Souls 2. Now, the farming, for me personally, the farming, Dark Souls 2 was the worst. I did it pretty quickly in Dark Souls 1. I did it pretty quickly in Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 2 took me the longest. So pretty much in every Dark Souls game, you have to farm Covenant stuff because the Covenants give you rewards. Like, here's the Covenant stuff. The way Dark Souls 3 does it is pretty good though. You can like all you have to do is put one of these in your slot and you're in that Covenant, whereas in the other games you had to be like, yes, I would like to leave this Covenant and then join this Covenant, and it is just a long process. But you put these in, and then when you put these in, you're in that Covenant. See, like right now I'm in the Sunlight Covenant. So you have to farm because you need all the miracles, all the pyromancies, all the rings, all the sorceries, stuff like that. And some of them are covenant rewards that you can only get through covenants. So you have to get to rank 2 in the Warrior Sunlight Covenant. How do you do that? You got to get 30 sunlight medals. These. 30 of these. Now, how do you do this? You can either join somebody's game and help them beat a boss, and or you can farm them off of specific enemies, and that can take 100 years. But in Dark Souls 3, they did it way, 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 way better. It was still annoying, but they did it way better. In the other one, it didn't work like this, but in this one, you can invade. If you invade as part of the Sunlight Covenant and kill the host, you get a medal. So, I cheated. I just invaded my sister. I just had her sit still. I would invade her and I would kill her. And I did that 30 times. And so I got 30 of these. That works for this. You have to have 10 of these. I did that for this. It worked for these. You have to get 30 of these. I did that for these. Now these, I believe it was 30. You couldn't do the cheat. I couldn't do the cheat on my sister. There might have been a workaround. I couldn't find it. So I had to farm enemies for a while to get 30 of these. Same with this. I had to farm 30 of these. And it was annoying, and it did take a while. And there's also another human dregs is another item you had to farm for. I don't have any left over. But you have to farm a lot. You have to farm a lot. Here's some of the boss souls I just kept. But you have to farm a lot. So, essentially, you do all that, and you see here's rings. Now, it's kind of cool. Something about collecting rings is cool. It's addicting. It does suck, you know, because you have to do it for the platinum, and it's a lot of work. It's literally the entire reason you have to play the game again. I think. Yeah. So you have to play the game 2.5 times. Normally you would have to play more if you have to beat the game and get all 3 different endings. In that case it would be just like 3 times. But the way I did it, 2.5 pretty much. A little bit more than half. Because some of the rings only spawn in New Game Plus 2. So like, there's normal rings in the first game. Then there's like +1 variants. Maybe 1 or 2 +2 variants in New Game Plus. And then there's a lot of +2 and +3 variants in New Game Plus 2. And that only spawn in New Game Plus 2, so. But there's 107 rings, I think it was. 107 rings. You have to get them all. Kind of annoying, but there they are. Now I was thinking like, cause you can drop rings. Imagine how cool it would have been if you just had like a homie that's just like, here bro, I'll drop you all the rings so you can get your trophy. You know what I mean? Like you can do that, I think. Hold on, let's see real quick. I mean, yeah, there it is. I imagine they'd be able to pick that up. So, like, I could, like, if there's anybody out there, I don't know, messages me. I am, oh, well, I could make a backup save. I was gonna say, I am kind of like a collector. I like to keep my items that I get in the game. But I guess I could make a backup save, drop somebody all the rings, and they can keep them, you know, and then I could just revert my save. So I have all my rings, and then I just helped another player. Because if you get all the rings, you don't have to play the game so many times. I'm willing to help somebody out. I know I'm a small YouTuber, and not a lot of people are going to see this video. But if anybody does see this video that wants the rings, I'm on PS5. I imagine you can play with PS4 people. Chris Carrico 99 is my gamer tag. It's the same name as my YouTube channel. You know, you can't. I think I have my settings to where you can't just straight up message me, but if you, I don't know, leave a comment maybe, I could drop you the rings, and that would help you from having to play the game so many different times. But yeah, anyways, character-wise, this isn't the armor I started. I had like a witch hat and stuff. Have you seen my video where I fought like a boss in every Souls game? That's the armor I wore for my first playthrough. I had an idea. I thought it was kind of cool to where I would use a piece of armor from every like set, or not from every set, from every game. Like right now I got the armor, the headpiece of thorns and the leg of thorns from Dark Souls 1. Then I got the Farum gauntlets from Dark Souls 2. And then the chest piece is from Dark Souls 3, the final boss from... So I thought it was kind of cool to do a little armor from all three games. At first it was different. I did Ornstein's gauntlets and legs. And then I had the Farum helmet, because I think that Farum helmet is cool. Do I have it on me? I don't want to get into all my fucking... No, I don't. The Farum helmet is cool. It kind of reminds me of like a Mandalorian helmet. I won't put it on. I'll at least show you. This one right here. Kind of looks like some like medieval Mandalorian helmet or something. But again, I don't know what class I picked. Sellsword? I don't know if that's a class. It's the one that like starts with the twin blades. Again, I don't know. There's probably a way to see it. I can't find it. But these are the weapons I started out with. I used them the entire time. I kind of got like this build. Like I said, I copied the build from the guy in the guide. Platinum Chasers. You use the twin blades because they're, you know, they're pretty fast. And then you have this sword, which is a Covenant sword, on your back. And you use this pyromancy, and you can like, it like does more damage the more you hit, and it heals you. I also ran with this shield, which regenerates stamina fast, so when I need to run around, I put that on the back and I just go woo. When I fight bosses and hard enemies, I put the sword on the back. Stuff like that. I did a female character this time around. I've done 2 female characters. I did a female in Demon Souls and now Dark Souls 3. I just thought, you know, I thought I'd switch it up. I did try to go for a funny name this time. I did Carrico the Odd. I don't know. I was trying to think of something unique. K, because I don't know. K seems more girly, I guess. I don't fucking know why I did a K, but I did Carrico the Odd. I am a ghoul. I'm a hollow. So, you know, a fucking zombie. I guess I could use one of those. I've never done this before. I'm gonna do it, see what happens. Whoa! That's my first time ever doing it. Yeah, my hollow is gone. It's kind of cool. I made her have a... I like it when games make it to where you can change each pupil. Each, pupil? That's just like the middle part of the eye, right? The eyes. And, the left eye, I made it like white, milky. It's like I have a fucked up eye. I think I explained this in the other game, I don't remember. I have a fucked up left eye in real life. So, and I put these cool like tattoos, like streak crying streak. I thought she looked pretty cool. But yeah, that is my character. Here is the Firelink Shrine, which is, you know, the same name as the hub world in the first game. Which is pretty cool. Firelink Shrine. I don't know. I was trying to think of how I would rate the hub worlds. I'm very, very bad at picking favorites. So, like, I can't... I like it. I wouldn't say it's my favorite. Elden Ring, the fucking round table hold is good. Dark Souls 1's is pretty good. Bloodborne's is really good. Demon Souls, they're all good. I like them all. Really. And I can't think of a favorite. Maybe Bloodborne, maybe. But it's cool, got the thrones. You put the final boss's heads on them all, and then that's how you get to the ending. Or did I say final bosses? You just fight the main bosses. And then there's people, lady, she sells you stuff, pyromancer down there. There's usually a guy there, but I didn't get him this playthrough. Here's Andre. He's in this game too. This game feels like an actual sequel. Where for some reason Dark Souls 2 didn't really feel like a sequel. But it did, but it didn't. To me it didn't, like there wasn't like, I thought, because this is the only FromSoft like Souls game that like has the same story or the same in the same world. You know, like Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, it's the only one that's done that. I thought there would be way more connections. And there is in Dark Souls 3, whereas Dark Souls 2 there wasn't really. There was a couple, but it didn't feel like a sequel entirely. But there's a lot of returning characters in this one. Some returning areas. I wish there was a little bit more returning areas. I think that's cool when a game, like, when you go back to some old areas from old games. I think that's cool. I think that's a cool thing. Yeah. I'm trying to think of what else I can do in the video. In the intro, when I was thinking of my favorites, like favorite games, it's between, I can't decide. It's between Bloodborne, Elden Ring, and Sekiro. And I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Sekiro. I've heard people say Sekiro. Sekiro just sounds right when it, you know, Sekiro just sounds right. I could be wrong, but I think in the game they say Sekiro. But maybe it's Sekiro. I don't know, Sekiro sounds more right to me. But, oh, all these games were good. I like them all. Even... I'm gonna get a drink. Refreshing. Even Dark Souls 2. I know it might come as a shock. Because a lot of people hate Dark Souls 2. There's a lot of fans. Some people like it. A lot of people hate it. I liked it. Not like, I still think it's my least favorite out of all 7. But I liked it. I didn't think it was horrendous. It was alright. There were some bad parts, like the gulch and the, or no, that was from Dark Souls 1. I'm trying to think of like the shitty, or no, there's like a shitty, I don't remember. The Black Gulch, I think it was called the Black Gulch, green poison area. I fucking hated. The fire keep, fire keep, whatever the fuck it was called. That was the place I was the most scared of because of the videos I've seen where people say, oh my god, the enemies there are annoying. The enemies there were very annoying. But I got very used to it because trying to farm for sunlight metals, it was the best place. It was the most online oriented place in the entire game. I was able to, I helped probably more people fight bosses other than Elden Ring, playing with my cousins. I probably helped people in that game the most. At first there was like no online at all. I couldn't get no online games, and then I got a pretty decent amount. So, but yeah, that game is probably my least favorite, but I still like it. I would still recommend it. Okay, I'm trying to. There are, off the top of my head, there's 2. I think I've killed every boss. There's 2 bosses I could kill. And I am a little scared because they're hard bosses. And I don't want to look like a chump. I gotta at least fight one boss in the fucking video, so I might as well start making my way there. Now, normally, I know this is quite pussy. I didn't do it my first playthrough because I, was watching a guy and I didn't really even think about it. But, wait, actually, let me go do this real quick. Normally I would, like, kill myself when I'm embered, so I won't get invaded by players. Which I should do because I don't want to get fucking destroyed in a YouTube video, but I guess I'll risk it. I don't want to. I'm only going here because I think it would be cool, since literally the last video I made, we came here so we could see kind of like a comparison. This is Anne Orlando from Dark Souls 1. See, he's like, what? The giant would be over there. He's dead now. And then there's the girl with the big boobies. She's not in this game. I did a message. These are all my messages. Visions of Chance, because if you remember the last game I said Chance. It was funny. I got some ratings. I got a poor rating on this one because I did praise the moon instead of praise the sun in front of the sunlight coming in. Somebody got salty, I guess. But yeah, look, Anne Orlando. There are a couple of returning areas. I know there's a handful in like the DLCs. I don't own the DLCs for Dark Souls 3. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, I haven't played the only DLCs out of all the games I've played. I don't know how many of them have DLCs, but Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 2 is the only DLCs I've played. I didn't finish them all. I think I technically only finished one. The fiery ash place, where you fight Sir Knight alone and the Fume Knight. And then I attempted the Blue Smelter Demon, but I just fucking gave up because it was optional. And then I played through a lot of the other ones, or the other 2, but I didn't finish them. Those are really the only DLCs for these I've played. I know Bloodborne has them. I haven't played any Bloodborne. I went into the area of the Dark Souls 1 DLC, but I didn't play it. So, okay, I'm a little nervous because this place is pretty invader heavy. The guy in the guide I watched got invaded here multiple times. I've been invaded here once or twice. The boss is up here. Luckily, I've already opened the shortcut. Now, this boss is kind of hard. It gave me some trouble. I think I first tried him, though, both times I fought him. I am going to try to run past these enemies. Some bad boys right here. Open up the shortcut because why not, right? Oh, look, one of them died. Actually, wait, stay in here. Okay, shortcut. Sucks is I don't really know what this boss is weak to. I could use something to help. Nah, I'm gonna just go in. And there is a way to get a summon here. I did it the first playthrough, but he wasn't here the second playthrough, so I don't know. He probably won't be here for the third, because you probably gotta talk to somebody specific. And I was just running through the game. So, I beat him once without using a summon. Normally the summon's like right here. It's not here. And I probably won't see any real players because I am on level 245. I think, I could be wrong, but I think you have to be kind of close level with people to play with them. Unless you use like a friend code or one of those codes. Okay, so I'm a little scared and I probably will get my ass kicked, but and I am going to watch the cutscene. I don't know if my buff stays active during the cutscene, but fuck it. For the video, I'll let it play.
Oh dear. Another dogged contender.
I'm going to fuck you up,
Welcome,
I think.
unkindled one. Purloiner of cinders. Mind you, the mantle of Lord interests me none. The
So
fire-linking curse, the legacy of lords.
I don't really know the lore
too
too well. I think they're brothers.
You've done quite enough. Now have your rest.
Ew, he looks cool but creepy and gross. This guy's a fucking bitch. That's a big fucking damage move. Don't want to get hit with that. Okay, that's phase 1. I am hurt, so I'm kind of scared. Hopefully I can get a heal off. Now for stage 2, his brother's gonna come stand on his back, and the fight will be infinite unless you kill him.
Brother.
So you have to hit him in the back.
I'm on my way.
You can temporarily kill the bigger one, and then hit the smaller one while he's healing him.
Sword of Lothric's prince. Rise if you would. For that is our curse.
Oh gosh. I'm scared. Oh god, I'm nervous. Let me heal. Can you like give me a second to heal? I'm just spamming. Bitch. Oh, okay, I thought he was gonna do the big slam.
Oh, dear brother.
Run away. And then as he's getting up, he can... Oh, okay, I shit on him. I was scared for no reason. I did use quite a bunch of acid.
Remain among the accursed.
Get shit on, get shit on. Get shit on, kid. Ooh, look at them souls. Okay, so that was the twin princes. Lothric and... I don't know. Lothric and somebody else. I guess... I know, do I really want to do that? I was gonna say, I guess since I'm right here, I'll fight the final boss, but I don't know if I really want to do that. Hold on. How long has this video been? Okay. I don't really want to do this, but I will. I'm going to fight the final boss. Just gotta kinda hurry. The video's been like 37 minutes. On PlayStation, your videos can't go over an hour. It's weird because like the editor, the PlayStation editor, you can edit videos longer than an hour, but you can't like render them or something like that. No, I'm not talking to you.
Use them to whatever.
Shut up. I don't really know what I'm saying. You can't like save videos longer than an hour. Or, no, damn it. It's something like that. You can't completely edit and save a clip to upload to YouTube. It has to be an hour or less.
The fire or ash and a tree.
I'll give her the eyes.
Ashen one, are thee? How gracious the
I'm skipping the dialogue.
fair word mace.
So giving her the eyes gives you a different ending, and it's cool because the music in here changes. But I did turn down the music. I'll turn the music up, I guess, because it has cool music for the final fight. It's kind of sad thinking that
Noble lords of Cinder.
my journey has ended. I've played all the FromSoft games.
Fades.
There's no more. There's no more. I'm done.
And the lords go without thrones.
I guess I could get the DLCs. I don't know.
Surrender your fires
Give me your fires.
to the true heir.
Ooh, surrender your fires to the true heir. Carrico the Odd. I think she's talking about me. The reason why I picked the Thorn armor as the armor to represent Dark Souls 1 is because, if you remember, if you've seen my other video, that's the armor that I chose to wear, the Thorn, Armor of Thorns. I mixed armor. I had the armor of thorns mixed with the stone guy armor. Stone warrior. Oh, is
Let
that
her
a
grant
glitch?
death
Is that supposed to be there? My little ember on the bottom left. My
to the
little
old
ember
gods of Lordran,
cape.
deliverers of the first flame.
Maybe I should have waited. Oh, maybe I should have waited to turn the music up until the actual fight. But once you do that, it teleports you to like a creepy version of this place. Or it's the real version of this place. I don't really know the lore. I know it's like all the places kind of like merged. Like, oh, look how cool that looks. Apparently that's all the places? From all games? Or just this game? I don't know. Now, I've beat this boss twice, and I haven't really had an issue with it. The first time I used 2 summons, the second time I beat him without summons. I am still scared since I'm doing it for a video. I don't want to get my ass kicked. Now, if I do lose, I will probably cut that out. Not because I'm embarrassed, because we're going to run out of time for the video. So I might have to do that. Be prepared for that if that happens. So he's weak to lightning. So I'll put some lightning. I think he's weak to lightning, if I remember correctly. Now, the cool thing about this boss, I don't know, I can't remember if this is lore that people made up or theorized about, or if this is actual canon, I don't remember. But apparently this boss is like, I can't remember if it's like a combination of your character in the first game with a bunch of other like past kings, or if it was this character is a combination of all of the players, like everybody, like it's kind of meta, like everybody's first game character combined. He uses a lot of like moves from like the first game or something like that. It's something like that. It's some cool like meta thing, I think. I could be wrong on that. That's just what I heard. Where did my friend go? Oh. It's a little louder than I thought. Oh no. Wait. This is when it gets cool. The second phase is when the music gets really good. Alright, man. Alright, uh-oh. Okay. Wait. No, he hit me in the combo. Wait. And he's done. Soul of Cinder. The final boss. So I will do her ending. sweating. It's hot, but also I was like nervous of losing. Sucks, I always gotta turn my fan off when I'm recording the video because, you know, the fan blowing on the mic would not make very good noise. I actually got chills when I first saw this ending, because, like, the delivery at the end was kind of just like, ooh, chilling. So I guess right here, this is technically my third time beating the game, so I didn't need a save scum. I beat the game 3 times legit. I wish I could just hold fire.
The first flame quickly fades. Darkness will shortly settle.
Excuse me if you heard that.
But one day, tiny flames will dance across the darkness. Like embers linked by Lord's Pass.
Ooh, I just like, oh, that's just so cool. Oh, I got chills again. Then the sound just fucking cuts out. And you walk around until it's gone.
Ashen One, hearest thou my voice still?
Ooh, then it just ends. I got chills. Like, what? I don't even know the lore, and that's fucking got my spine tingling. And there's the credits. Those are all the homies who made this magnificent game. No, I'm not ready to start new game plus 4. Or, well, that would be new game. I don't know how, but that would technically. That was Dark Souls 3, platinum number 125. I've got to end the video because it's been super long. I hope you enjoyed. I don't know what the next video will be. It for sure won't be another From Software game because I've beat them all. I was kind of working on platinuming Resident Evil 4 Remake, but I kind of messed up my save, so if that is going to happen, it won't happen for a while. But yeah, I'll see you around for the next video. Who knows what it'll be. See you. Goodbye.